It's another beautiful Thursday in the capital city of Abuja. Good morning and welcome to the conversation on TOS Television Network. My name is Adesu Alsi, and on the conversation today, we're still going to be staying, on developments, preceding the 2023 presidential election. Now, it has become a norm in Nigeria, so to speak, that months preceding major elections, coalition and support groups go on to purchase nomination and expression of interest forms for preferred aspirants, defying heavy cost of these forms. And the trend has actually sparked debates, with many saying, politicians are hiding under the guise of these groups to purchase these funds, amongst other concerns. And the most recent cases are, I think, the CBN governor who said rice farmers actually did purchase his 100 million naira nomination fund for him. And then former President Goodluck Jonathan, who said some northern group did purchase the firm for him. So today on the conversation, we're going to be unwrapping the politics behind groups buying nominations forms for aspirants. And I have Felix Adetobo here in the studio with me, to help analyze and dissect the issues. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Such a pleasure to have you again.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move straight into it.
Right.
Politicians who are clearly buoyant enough to purchase these forms for themselves, whatever the cost is, 40 million naira, 100 million naira, go on to say, I'm interested in becoming president or taking up this political position, but these groups, some groups of people, purchase the form for me. How does this speak to my later statement as they are hiding under the guise of groups purchasing form for them to actually go ahead and splurge so much money on this form?
Oh, well, thanks for having me once again.
Yeah.
And it's quite funny, the kind of drama we've been having for the past 2 months now, is new in our polity. And I don't know if this is the new trend now that we want to be, doing, when we're supposed to be more serious and more focused on something that is more of a national interest than all these things. And it really shows to us how unserious we are, in this part of the world. Concerning those people buying forms, well, I still want to believe that there is an underlying factor which we, the common man, don't know.
Okay.
The politicians know better what they are doing, because I don't know someone who has not fed his family, who has not paid his rent, as what was his name? Somebody said yesterday. And you see such people coming together to say they are purchasing form, These rice farmers, they are the ones that were borrowing loans, from the federal government, from the CBN, some years back. And last year, we saw the funny rice pyramid, that vanished between just within a week. So we don't know what's really happening. And some of them, we heard that I think there was a publication sometimes last month that those that borrowed the money are yet to pay back, So are you now telling me that these are the people that still put money together to pay 100 million? They now make 100 million naira to look as if it's 100 naira. I don't just understand what's going on. But I know that as time unfolds, things will begin to open to us. That's if we are interested. As a person, I'm not even interested on how the money, came about. You understand? Because we seem to be deceiving ourselves more in this country, than what we're supposed to be, focusing on. So they know better. They know what they are doing. But I want to tell you that it's not good for us. It's not good for development. It's not good for our politics. And I think this madness should stop.
Okay, but how misplaced or not do you think the action is in itself? Say we actually have a group of people come together, rally monies around to, purchase funds for these politicians. How misplaced or not do you think it is?
I won't say it's it's a misplaced priority. I think everybody is trying to fend for himself, where there is poverty, where there is where the country's economy is so bad, everybody want to do everything to survive. So survival of the fittest is what I'm seeing now, because everyone is saying, okay, let's just do this so that this person will know me. After all, if he can't make if he can't get to the position of the president, probably he will hold a position and he will know that, yes, I suffered for him. Probably he's going to remember me. I feel that's what is going on. Everybody is just trying to do this eye service. Imagine Dr. Goodluck Jonathan said he is now aware, and some people are saying that they said they bought form on his behalf.
Yeah.
Just take a look at that. So what does that mean to you? It sends a wrong message. The kind of electorate that we have here, who doesn't care about idea, but they think more about their belly, to satisfy themselves for the instant, time, not about ideas, not about what the long run is going to be for them, but what they want to get at the moment. And this is the sickness that has bedeviled Africa, and in Nigeria, in particular. And I think we need to really place our priority right. Our priority right now is to start checking individual, what they can offer. Most of those people have nothing to offer. I'm telling you, they have nothing to offer, but we as the electorate, we don't really know what we want. And this is the problem we are facing. Don't be surprised that what has been playing on over the for the past years in our electoral system might still happen, even with the reformation we've seen in the Electoral Act. The same thing might still happen. And it's because we electorates are not learning, in every given electoral election year. We don't, learn from our past mistakes. And this is what you are still seeing now. They are not the politicians now, going around doing all this rubbish. But it's even the people that will still go to the field to vote on that day. They are still the ones. So it's quite unfortunate what we are facing.
So you're saying it's a simple, political patronage? Because I think that for someone to pass with at least 40 million naira, I think the PDP's put theirs as 40 million naira, 40 million naira of your money to maybe run charity, if that's how I'm going to put it, for a political aspirant, and say, who might not even be elected in the primaries or maybe lose his election, and just, I don't know, invest that kind of money in that kind of person, because I want to call it an investment now.
It's not an investment.
Oh, okay.
To me, it's not an investment. It's just like okay, let's look at it this way. Out of these people who have been, brandishing 100 million naira, 40 million naira, how many of them have you seen doing vigorous consultation? It's only few. Check APC, maybe 2 or 3 are the ones going about, try to, to woo those that will represent each state or whatever. They are the ones, but the rest are here in Abuja, not doing anything. So it sends a message that there is something that this party, really wants. It's not, these people know what they are doing. That's why I said some of these things will soon be revealed to us. Because if you are buying a form of 100 million naira and you are not going about consulting the people that will vote for you at the end of the day, are you telling me that they now want to wait till that day to start doing the consultation? Look at, since Tinubu has started his consultation and he's still on, he's still doing it. Look at Amechi, he's been going everywhere. You understand? But what about the rest? Out of 22 or 24 people that bought,
30 now.
They are 30 now. Can you see? That shows that there is something. So I don't believe in the investment. Probably there is a particular thing they want to buy their way, into the heart of the party, of the neck, so that CEO, I contributed this to the party.
Yeah.
So you have to consider me. Probably that's what is going on underneath that we don't understand. That's just the way I see it. And I'm telling you, the fact is this issue of 100 million naira, 40 million naira is just discriminatory. Section 42 of the 1999 Constitution as amended is very clear that nobody, no Nigerian should be discriminated against. Everybody, as long as you are, you've reached the age of 40 for the position of president, as long as you've reached the age of 35 for the position of governor and any other elective position, you should be able, and you have sound mind, you should be able to go forward and get your nomination form, in a paltry, just paltry sum, that everybody, every Nigerian should not be discriminated against. Even within the party now, some cannot even, the so-called rich guys that we see. Look at the Minister of Labour. He said he has to reconsider his, when they increased it to 100 million. He said he has to start thinking about it again now because it was caught unawares. So we are just discriminating against us. So it's even illegal in the first place, because these actions of 100 million, 40 million has gone against that section 42 of the Constitution, except we are no longer using this Constitution again. So this thing should even be cancelled in the first place. It's just a kind of madness that we have seen now, you know, in our polity, and it's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate.
And then it's looking as though third-party campaign is one other problem that has been added to the already existing problem
Exactly,
that we have with
exactly. I'm telling you,
parties.
exactly. We have a lot, you know, in our hands that almost every given day we have something to talk about, you know, in our political system, and it's always in the wrong side. And I think we should look at yesterday. The president said all those that are in his cabinet, they should resign.
Yeah.
You know, latest on the 16th of this month. He shouldn't even have said it. It's there already expressly that this thing should be done. Thank God for Section 84 sub 12 that was, you know, that was brought back to the Electoral Act, you know, after it was set aside. That was brought back, was it not 2 days ago? And probably that's what the president is now trying to work on. So I think our leaders should know what to do, and they should do everything they are doing within the ambit of the law, you know, that set them up. You know, you can't be in a position and you are still looking for another position at the same time when you are not the only one. So I think what we are seeing now is a new trend in our politics, and I just hope that I'll be able to bring out something, you know, something good, you know, from all this at the end of the day. All these rowing around, all these walkabouts, as I say, will end at the end of this month, you know, on the 31st. They will know where we are going.
All right. Thank you so much for coming to share your thoughts with me on the conversation this morning. It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you for joining me on the show this morning. Don't forget that I'll be back here same time tomorrow. But before then, I need you to join the conversation across our social media platforms. So just follow TOS TV Network on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube. It's TOS TV Network as well. And stream our website, www.tostvnetwork.com, for news, stories, and happenings from across the world. My name is Adesu Alsi. Thank you again, and see you tomorrow.